Hey, I'm Sean for RustyShovelTV, and in this episode we're going to talk about a few products that are going to make your paving stone and retaining wall jobs a heck of a lot easier and going to make it look a lot better over the years. Now, what I've got here is the B.E.A.S.T Paver Edging from Brickstop that we carry. And where you're going to use that is as an edge restraint for your paving stones. So if you're doing your paving stones, you're going to pack your base with crusher dust, and then some leveling sand, and then your paving stone goes on top. Now, with to keep those paving stones in line, some people have used like a 4x4 in the past, and not that that doesn't work, but this stuff is just a little bit lower profile and easy to work with, especially if you're doing curves. Now, it comes in an 8-foot length here, and this is good for doing curves and for straight lines. So this back line here is going to basically hold the paver in place. So this is going to be if you've got grass on this side or a bed, and then your paver is going to butt up against the back. You can use it in reverse mode too, but what it's meant for is the paver to go up against the back of this L bracket here. And then these units here can be used. The nice thing about this Brickstop edging is that you've got two nail holes here, so you can do kind of a lattice pattern with your 10-inch spikes to hold that into the ground. And with the lattice pattern, that gives it kind of a zigzag pattern with your spikes, and that gives you more stability than just going all the nails in the same row. Now, I mentioned being able to do curves and straight lines. So this comes in an 8-foot rigid piece, but there's little knockouts here, right here in between the panels that you're going to nail into the ground, that can actually be cut out, and then this will allow that piece to curve. So I've got a little sample piece here of the B.E.A.S.T's little brother here to show you. We've got bypass pruners too that make this incredibly easy to do, and basically all you're going to do is just cut out that little tab on both sides wherever you need to make a curve. See how that notched out there? And then you can curve it. So that's really the nice thing about this, is that it's one piece. You don't have to worry about, okay, I've got this many feet of curve and this many feet of straight. You can use one piece, gets the job done for you. So that's the B.E.A.S.T Paver Edging that we carry here at the Rusty Shovel, and it really just makes that paver job so that the bricks on the edge aren't going to be falling off, and it's also a thin separator, so that if you're doing sod right up to the pavers, this is going to give you a separation so that the grass doesn't grow in between the cracks of the pavers. And because it's such a thin piece here, you're going to get it's not going to be very noticeable. So as opposed to doing a 4x4, that's very noticeable. But with this, it's very low profile, so that the grass just looks like it's growing right up to a clean edge with the pavers. So some other products that we carry from Brickstop that really make your paving stone jobs that much better, and retaining wall jobs. We've mentioned the 10-inch spikes for nailing in this edging. We've got those in 50-pound boxes, or we'll sell them by singles as well. And we've also got some adhesive for your brick stick adhesive for doing your retaining wall jobs. And what this is going to do is basically hold those blocks in place. So if you're worried about building a decent sized wall and having somebody run into it or knock it over, or blocks come loose, and then the job just doesn't look good a few years down the road, this brick stick is going to adhere the two retaining wall blocks together and keep that really nice for years and years and years. And then obviously I mentioned the bypass pruners for the B.E.A.S.T edging. And we've also got some rubber palm gloves that are they're cheap. They're a couple bucks, and maybe $2.95, and they're good for just saving your hands from pavers, because moving pavers isn't a fun job. It looks fantastic when it's done, but those rubber palm gloves are a really good idea. So we've got those here as well. So hopefully that helps you out with your paver jobs. Remember your edge restraint, just to keep those pavers in line, whether you're doing circles or whether you're doing straight lines. The B.E.A.S.T from Brickstop, we've got it in stock here, and really easy to use. We've had a good response to it, and hopefully it can help you with your job.